Look at this. Like, just, I don't know if you guys actually saw this video here, but this is some crazy, crazy stuff here. Check this out.
You know, if you're not going to pay us enough to live or afford to live, at least pay us enough not to do this.
Yeah, so you saw that right. A 29-year-old, because he felt like he's not being paid enough. Now, I don't advise this. At 29, you're just throwing your life away, right? I don't advise this at all. But this is the level where people are at right now, and you just have to wonder, right? Is this the angrier world that Mr. Schwab told us about, right? Where he said that we must prepare for an angrier world. Yeah, he completely brought the whole place down.
There you go. I hope I see that.
Now the comment section of this guy here is like the thing that is the most concerning, right? Because if you look there, you see, I hope companies rethink how much they pay people. So a lot of people actually are siding with the guy, right? Almost like the Mangiani story, where people were like almost making him out to be like a hero, which, by the way, I never hear about that guy anymore. Like, I don't know. Anybody hear about Mangiani recently? So do you guys agree as well? Let me know down in the chat, guys. Do you agree with that guy's actions?
The underpaid employee who burned down the Kimberly-Clark warehouse, whose CEO, mind you, makes $16 million a year, he did that for all of us. We benefit from his act of resistance in what is a class war that more working class folks need to acknowledge. Starvation wages are a form of violence on a human being's body. Lighting a warehouse on fire, that's a message. And that company should be grateful the message was just to inanimate objects. Resistance shows up in a lot of ways. I'm not advocating for violence, but just know that violence is being inflicted on us. And if there's ways to demonstrate that we deserve better, God bless the people who are willing to do it.
Violence is being inflicted upon us, he says. If you're having people working multiple jobs just to put food on the table and make ends meet, those people now, they're experiencing mental fatigue, physical, like they're being like worn out as well, physically, mentally, right? So that is definitely like an attack on us, right? While all our cries and pleas continues to fall on deaf ears. So in a way, yes, it is. Maybe it's not physical. They're not physically punching us in the face. But let me tell you, every time the money leaves your account for one overpriced thing or the other, that is a jab. You know, like every time you're at that, like the grocery aisle, you're trying to ring up your things. As they ring anything there, like the egg is like a left hook, the milk right hook. Oh man, you try to buy steak, that's an uppercut, right? We saw the other video, the other lady was trying to have like a roast beef. She dared to have roast beef for Easter. So in a way, he does have a point. Now the comments again seems to be agreeing with them here. 60% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Someone is saying 7,692 per hour is what the CEO makes. Yeah, and then you have the people that they always support CEOs, right? They're like, oh, you know, like they do so much and they take on so much risk. And yeah, that's true. That is true. But will it kill them to just still pay their people like a livable wage? And then they do like the whole, if you're lucky enough to even get a raise, then it's usually just like the cost, like the inflation, right? It matches inflation. So that's like 2 point something percent, even though we all know that inflation is way higher than that. So really, is that a raise if you gave someone a raise to match inflation? Is that a raise, or have you just kept your salary the exact same? And then we wonder how come wages are lagging so far behind the cost of living. It's because of this. And this is what pisses off a lot of people, and then people start to take matters into their own hands. Now, I'm not advocating for that. I'm not tolerating that whatsoever, but this is just the reality.